are import.
Yep.
Yeah, 20%. The rest is exporting. So, as you don't say gas, yeah, and Umu as well. When you look at the demographic of Sierra Leone and the geography of Sierra Leone, through the weather, we're blessed with the soil. You take granite, you turn it upsoil, they grow. You take cassava, you throw away yanda, you take oranges. I think me.
It's confusing for everybody. Like, see, for us and for me, like I'll sit down. As I said, my daughter's father, he owns. Let me tell you, he only did high school, and he owns his own sewage and plumbing company, and he's making a lot. And he didn't finish. But Africa, it's all about this. Oh, you have to be lawyer. But how many lawyers would we have? How many judges will go get? How many doctors? The doctor, they say what they say we want get. The place is not up to par for us, for doctor, for land. It's not up to par. So some of them have to come overseas, study, and some of them go back. But most of these things, why don't we pay attention to the mechanics, the plumbing? Because they are the ones that those are the jobs that keeps going, because it's always needed. How many times do you need a lawyer? How many? Look for first of all, Sierra Leone is a small
money abroad. You need lawyers.
Huh?
Transfer your money abroad. You need lawyers.
Seriously, that's the funny part.
Work. I can come in, please.
Yes, come in.
Like where my brother me they say this no. David, right? David, that your name?
No, Uri.
Patrick.
Which one?
Patrick. Guys, not to you. Like where Patrick will talk this now, that city where he identify where they do that carpentry. Not some of the thing there this way, and me I don't talk them until we stop for identify or until we stop this north, south, east, west, and this salon talk here until we stop down there. If we not stop down there, nothing no go can be good. Because I know say even that today where they do that carpentry day, she's doing great. It get a great potential. Where that would be a very good company. Where go hire more youth them for come in for progress at that country there. But the problem is, you know what? I really know what I'm talking about politics like that. I rather encourage. Let we encourage each other for make we find ways how we go sensitize with youth them, the people them, because trust me, we voice never for go across when it comes to politics. They do what they want to do. But if that picking day will get that carpentry day, I never know side do. I'm just saying, just if not be APC day na power. If that picking day will get an idea day. If not South it come out, trust me, they're not going to want for put on day for developer. Everybody they try. Oh, me na day I dey support for people them, or if something day na me day I will support for make until we stop this. Then they say I put on a Facebook and say tribalism na salon. I say when I left for life, left for life to be safe. Left for life to be safe. So look Freetown. Look how Freetown congested. I think say if they try for find out what they attract people then for kind of Freetown. What really they attract this population for them at Freetown? How about if we try for take some of this interest where they get where they want to stay na Freetown for? How about if we take some and go na the provinces? Then they go. I think we're going to talk about that population of Freetown. One of them this year. They need to identify waiting make people that in a Freetown where they don't want left.
I can tell you why.
Okay, that's true.
I can tell you what
that's good. Okay, I want welcome me beauty with brains, Adama. I still don't join we right here. So I don't know if you be the listen. Adama, were you listening to the topic?
Yeah, but listen.
Okay. I want you to give your own opinion on this because it's about, as I say, it's about manufacturing goods and import and export. So I want you to give your own on that from everything that you have heard everybody else said.
I mean, I listen to what everybody say in terms of exporting and importing. What we did do too much importing in Sierra Leone, which is wrong. God, if you like, God just give we everything. God bless you with pretty much everything. God say, here, you guys are blessed. This land is blessed. Just try to control it and just try to make things work. Just like what the other boys say, when you throw granates in a salon, gone, it'll grow. Even if you throw it outside on the floor, it'll grow. So that means something you will say, we country is so blessed. We country have everything that we get for be the most powerful country in the whole world. Even United States of America, not even supposed to be before we. But it all leads back to the blame leadership, which is one. A blame mentality, people mentality, which is two. Just like what Tina say, everybody in Sierra Leone wants to be a doctor, wants to be a lawyer, wants to be an accountant. Those are the three most important career where somebody go telling people, say, Papa, I want to be a doctor, you're glad for you. But you go tell your dad, say, I want to be a farmer. So
Then a pack bag.
And it's a way past you cannot spy.
I know. Yeah.
But you know,
imagine. I remember one time when I was working at my job. I have a coworker because I work in the banking field. I have a coworker one time. He said, "Tell me, say, I want to go back to school." I said to go do waiting. He said, "For go be a carpenter." I just laughed, like part of me laughed, and I said, "Can you imagine if in Papana be salon person, you tell your dad say, I want to go be a carpenter." It disown you right there to the like straight up it disown you. Like this became not come for better. And they forget to realize, say, at the end of the day, let's be real. Me, I don't work in an office, I don't work in a building, I don't work with top people them. But people that has hard labor job, they make way more money than people that sit in those offices.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Not only the money that they make, they are independent. They're like them. They're not their own employee. They're their own boss. So that independence, that freedom, is really priceless. You know, these people they go to office, they go clock in, clock out, and they're not on their own time.
And they're not even making that much money. They live in paycheck to paycheck.
Let me tell you this. I work in the banking field. I work in a corporate office where we deal with people that has millions of dollars. We go to farmers. We tell farmers, you know, America, you have to get business. Like we have to call them, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, because we want their business. These people are millionaires. These people are billionaires that own farming, especially in New Jersey. I've been to New Jersey, and one of my bank gets we used to be in Jersey. One of the farmer that this guy he owned New Jersey, and he said potato leaf, cassava leaf, everything. I've been to that farm in Jersey. That guy is a millionaire. He used to bank with us. If that guy pick up the phone and say, he calling him, everybody's scared of him. He said, I want to use my card. I want to spend 1.5 million on my card with the approval right there. No, he wouldn't even blink with yourself.
Well, Adam, for course, just like how you say with mentality again. Now the way we people them may don't look down. They don't look down on them kind of jobs there. Farmer.
But at the end of the day, even though we come now in country, we got to make like we open we wait for the Canada. God until we say God want open we eye until we say that's not the only thing that you guys can do.
That's what I'm saying.
People have been this field and this field and this field and this field and make more money. Like when I was working downtown Philly, I'm telling you, I know a guy. He used to own a truck rice. It is selling rice per rice, like rice, chicken, and other stuff. Those people make money. Those people have millions of dollars with food. But we Sierra Leoneans, we have this mentality. I was on WhatsApp group one day where one guy, they tell one guy, say, but you said Timothy and that labor job where you do construction work now, the pass this. I look at him, I said, that's the mentality. And he was like, me, I get meetings with one of the doctors, the best lawyers. I said, you see, this is the problem with Sierra Leoneans. Will you be a construction, like for example, construction in the United States of America, which is so hard for put and Tyler road, take machine, put it on top of them, and let it go. We don't know how to do that before that we go get that contract, they go give it to Chinese people. There's nothing big in construction. If we brothers and sisters actually land those kind of why we see Nigerians are successful. Nigerians are very successful because when they come here, they all land different field and take that back to their country. But all we do is nursing. I'm not saying it's not a good field, but that's what even the nursing that we focus on, we country still doesn't even have the good health system.
And that's the point. That's the point I was talking about. That's the point I was saying. With all the nursing and doctors and all this stuff that we're doing, the country has zero. Okay, there's no better medical hospital. They don't have no equipment. They can't treat even the people there. They have to send them, even though they have nurses there, they have to still send them to other countries to get medical treatment because they can. Even the president, them and their family and the government, they don't go to treatment in Africa. In Sierra Leone, they fly somewhere else. So I don't know if like this job thing or us wanting to be lawyers and judges because of the slavery time, because we were doing all the hard jobs, we were doing all I don't know why people don't look back. Now we be working at the cotton farm. Now we make road, train station. It's all black people that were doing all those labor jobs. So I don't know if that's the mentality that a lot of people want to be lawyers and stuff like that. I don't know. What do you think, Gazi? Because
this is why we need for really talk to leaders them, make them create more jobs them. We go encourage the youth them for go land them kind thing there. People them most speaking and just feel like if I go do carpentry, what's I go work? You know, if I go be farmer. I go make money per farmer. If they begin, the question would they do so now? I'm glad you don't begin this kind of program here. You know, would they make that enough for say farmers then are billionaires in this country, huh? Carpentry, they get money, they get billionaires, they own carpenters in this country. So I really hope, you know, people are going to see them kind of thing there. Maybe we need for the go around them people there, like a farmer, a carpenter, when I'm millionaire, let it just sit down, let it give a little talk about how much it make. Let they send out to people who begin, because trust me, and what's thing they say again, if we say we just can sit down, especially salon now, you say that government therefore make you become somebody. It's a lie.
But before I give Gazi the floor for himself talk something, I just want to talk about what Adam has said, the farm that this person have. Let me tell you something. The food that they're growing is the food that is for us, black people. It's potato leaf and crane. And we're the ones going back. I go to the store. When I go to the store here, we don't have Sierra Leone Sierra Leone their markets, their African store. We don't get Salon one at New Jersey. They're all Ghanaian, Nigerian or Indians. Indian are there, they go buy the petrol. If you want fresh petrol, in Indian shop, they go buy them. Fresh one. But we don't I don't see anything. They're not doing anything. And we have those stuff in our country. Gazi, let me just give you the floor to again certain things.
You know, this whole thing is just to go back to within I talked from the beginning. Really this system, they don't fool me for so long. We need for eradicate this system. This is not a system where the top they control everything else. And being that we and CP they talk about everybody one kind of freedom. Because the country is a centralized country. Even the president not trust the one who ever na the minister na any province for let it take, everything again for getting hand panel. So that's the problem. So now make all man want come na free tongue because now they no more thing they happy. Now they no more. The moment you left Waterloo, it's not like now other country.
What's even other country? Now other wall you did.
Yes, now other wall you did.
In the wall that doesn't even like
we need for change that mentality. The end. Yeah. And then this not so they say this are waiting then at the party. The SLPP and APC are the two parties that we don't worry for the longest time. And the only two parties we know, their two parties, they are not so dense. Now waiting then at the manifesto and everything. Now they tell us so. Then they not believe say people for even get the right to free press. They don't believe in these things. They want everything what they do now behind closed door. They're just waiting and giving no more for tell think. Why we for there in this type of system? Why we not for know who that get contract? Where it can, because if really democracy now for the people and we the advocate for the people, we get for do thing good for the people. Now all these riots where they happen, the people that they talk say they not get tea for it. I don't care how you they try for restructure an economy. If people are not get tea for it, how you feel so they even able to go sit on a classroom for language? Right. So these basic things we get for address them, and the government get for no say. The steps and way they take is wrong. They upside down. It really they upside down. You give people them good water, good electricity, good food. Believe you me, you they see where the economy they begin pick up because everybody energized. Everybody they wake up and feel like I have to go make it happen, But they don't get these basic things. And a small country of 7 million people, or maybe 8 now, or even less, who knows? But a small country about the size of maybe just big past Maryland, small or Maryland, this is what we're talking about. A country with that much riches, a country with that less people and that much riches, and we still not get the basic things there. I was in Senegal in 2004. 2004, by the way, at the Sidona Internet Cafe. It's not like what they do so right now. I saw the internet fast. But you then I want to call somebody in a salon right now, 2020. If you know holla, if you you get for holla till you speak a drum. It's sad. It's sad. Like this lady what they talk about this carpentry lady and everything. It would have been just so easy for like we join them at this show, like it able to tell we more, but it has because they get for buy data. So you not able know how much data it go get for you. Yesterday we talked for 3 hours. Who not able to talk there on the show now salon for 3 hours with to government official where they just want free data. Let's be honest, these are the simple things we have to take into consideration. Give these people these basic things and believe me, everything they begin cure itself.
But let me ask something. If the government cannot give these people the basic things, if the people think of how they should help themselves, because we keep crying the same thing over. Ever since before I come at this wall, is like I guess people were saying the government.
Adam, make I just touch.
Let me just finish. Okay. What about we try to get ourselves away from that government? Because to me, if the government is not helping us, I feel like we should start helping ourselves.
Get away from the government? You say get away from the government?
Try to help ourselves, yeah.
I not quite one anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know if now cannot remember the person name. But somebody been the talk say one time it go with hospital beds and a lot of stuff, for go do something as alone. What did they do? They begin to delete that even for clear identity and day. Now this kind of thing them, it's not like people that know they try for make them help. But like why they say get away from the government, there's nothing productive way you go do in that country today. Why not go pass through the government?
The only way we can get Antimoso, sorry, I don't want to cut abruptly, but the only way we can get away from the government is to ensure. I not ask for much. I think guys said the same thing actually. If we get good road, if we get water, if we get electricity, We don't want the government for partake in anything else which we want to do. And then essential things then first we forget on the ground. If we get them things, because imagine you not get electricity, you want to go do something, you got to forget your generator. Okay, fine, we can buy the generator. But we go for the buy petrol 7 days a week, 365 or 66 days a year. Yeah, it don't make no sense. Government can implement certain things, i.e. those 3 essentials which I've said. Yeah, in terms of food, we can grow with them. In terms of developing hospital, which will the other topic we'll go into later, we can do them. I will tell you now, I don't know if you don't see this girl on the internet. Yeah, her name is Vicky Ramu, something like that. Yeah, it's based now in Australia, from American communal salon picking. So far, now what they talk to us, so it is almost $9,000. And you know what that picking they do? They buy every medical thing that they need, like the nurses, the doctors they need. Yeah, it is supply them. Yeah, even today as well. Somebody got for come up, one doctor got for come up all the way upline. He gone at the EOC office. We get salon at the moment. Not a topic which is in the health. I will left down the first for the air. I know I'm pushing too much. We'll get towards that topic. I will get to it. But in terms of this manufacturing thing more, which I try for push, yeah, and this import and export, can you believe? Oh man. We export 839 million worth of goods. Yeah, between 2017 to now, 839 million. Yeah, and we import 1.3 billion. You see, with a negative of 470 or 457 kind of million. You know, imagine we're importing 1.3 billion, we're exporting 839. Don't get me wrong, importing goods is good as well. It does, because like in UK here at the moment, with the export more than with the import more than with the export, but you see I'm at the economy for say everything balance, you know. But yeah. Yeah, but you know to that saying, I mean, don't you read this saying about 3 months ago? They say the one then a power not get sense, the one that will get sense, the other not power.
But that's true.
They just consume with the power. The power,
yes. And what they're reaping, what they can reap is more important to them than what.
Once they go inside power, they turn to be something else.
Yep. Because people already around them. That's what it is.
Again, true.
Just let me say in terms of that decentralization. You see, a lot of us, we want people, they keep saying, oh, Freetown is congested, Freetown packed, Freetown there's so many people inside Freetown. But at the end of the day, waiting when I put in the ground for let people then go back to the villages or to then district them. Because when I go Freetown, I go to the village. Let me tell you, one night I spent in that village, I wanted to get the hell out of there. There was no lights.
Okay.
It was hot as hell.
Well, now that's make I talk say the need for identify the things that will make people don't go now offline. Make them can go offline for people that let them see if they not go back.
And Timoso, the roads were bad.
For go then things say back.
The roads for going inside the village was bad. I went to the hospital. There was no doctor. There was one nurse. The other nurse wasn't even on the PIN code. She wasn't getting paid.
For me, that's why I say, even though we know one for they depend on government, but those are the jobs that we vote them in to do. It's for them to actually step in and help and put those things in place, and then we self can come and help.
Let me
highlight
the things I saw.
Go ahead. I'm behind you.
There was only 2 nurses. The one was the head nurse. The other nurse wasn't getting paid. There was a lady that just gave birth that was bleeding. They have to transport her from the village to the closest beside the doctor's day. Imagine that lady has been bleeding all night. The ambulance came in the afternoon. So all night, She was been bleeding. The school building was horrible. Class 1 and class 2 was sitting in the same classroom. The chair wasn't even in good condition. Class 5 was sitting outside. The bathroom, not to talk, the nurse's bath, the hospital bathroom, horrible. So you name all that thing, they come on at the village and go see lights. About see one small fine school small. Then go see doctor. Why hospital? So they go see doctor. Tell me if anybody will want to leave free town for go back to that village. So lights not there.
That's what I'm saying.
System not there, school not there. So at the end of the day, the landscape is not. It's not. They're missing something.
I'll tell you what they are missing.
The need for gold in there now offline. The need for gold in there.
No, they are missing. They are missing their damn representatives. Where they represent them, but then Sidon, na Spur Road or Wilkins to go, now they don't decide. They only go back to that village day where election 10 reach.
That's
we have to tell the people. We have to remind them like, hey, if somebody where they represent your constituency, you don't see them, say election 10, just dismiss them. Because they don't care about you. They only show up when they want to vote for them. Because all these places what they call have people representing them in parliament. They have a voice in parliament. But these people don't do a damn thing. They know they work for the people who elect them to parliament. So now the youth for letting they go even talk say letting they increase their salary. What is the job that these guys doing? What are they doing?
That's it. What you they talk so will become with this talk here one day. I talk say if they go make each member of parliament who say you represent. Now your office for they will say you represent.
Yes.
You know for the inside free town. Just like now, each state representative you get for the your state.
Yep.
All member of parliament they should have offices in their cities where they represent them for their inside free town.
Because now they the brown paper bag day. Now free town now they the brown paper bag. Now they the money day. So they all those don't go sit on day. So again, if we come to that aspect of leadership, if you get a leader who really make that a decree, like it really make them say, una need for do una work, and it starts off by example. Because obviously, if me can me host, if I gonna work, me boss know they work. Guess what? You know, if they do what's not necessary, now that let myself go end up what they do because and let they teach me good example. But we need for really tell we young people because we not able to control the government. We can only tell with people, and when time reach for let una make that decision, una make the decision based on who that gets una best interest. Una forget about this tribe, this party, una forget about that because una life no go ever go before. We already now we get the best interest of Salon, but in reality we life better. We not go be ungrateful for say we life no better. So what would they do then thing there? Would they really do it because we they feel una pain? Some of we don't need to do this, but we feel una pain. Una begin make the best decision where good for una.
One thing I'm gonna say is they're not going to listen because some of these people inside certain things some might not even know anything outside of SLPP. Some might not know anything outside of APC. Even this NGC party will come. You will not believe that a lot of people inside them villages not even know say a party when name NGC exists. They do not.
And that's why they need to go before this kind until they happen.
Some of these people in the village, it's so sad that even some of these people in these villages don't even speak Creole. They don't even. So not even so picking up. I saw kids that don't even know. You talk to them Creole, and they understand. They look at you like what you is like funny. So imagine picking in that environment, don't raise that maintain line, say don't hold. He or she knows nothing outside of SLPP and APC. Nothing.
Exactly.
And that's why I was advising like people that want new parties that are coming that want people to vote them or see them. They don't have to wait till 2-3 months before party to go there. You have to start right now.
Even all this software that going on Facebook, this conversation we're having on Facebook, 90% of them not even seeing it. Even this software where they run on Facebook, everything, majority of the people inside Freetown has no idea.
They're not getting infrastructures, not true.
No, they don't, because we don't have, there's no lights, there's no the necessity that people need for them to see all these things. They don't have it.
Well, I can come again, like when Patrick when they talk about you know, for things the way Miffy say the government need for the prioritize waiting first the most important thing them what the people they want, you know. Like when they can come, when they don't take power, they go import like how many bags of rice, you know, for rice. How about that restaurant? Me, I don't mind. Okay, if that restaurant they import, not come with white rice, come with the horse rice where they're going to plant. Let them get horse rice of people. Each parliamentarian, how many bags of horse rice when I go farm? That when I give them the clean out and they eat in the month and finish, and then they begin try again. Make it say if they begin to implement that kind of thing. When I give the
they say take the horse to the river and teach him how to drink instead of go bring water.
The net for fish, not go get the fish. When I import for present people there, not come with white rice when they eat in 1 month. But let them go farm. I'm telling you, that will help a lot.
You know even the most painful side about Sierra Leone that I observe? The way you know for say this country is a very difficult country to change. You just see a parliamentarian living in a specific area. The road is a mess.
Oh yeah.
It no matter I go buy Jeep.
Backwards.
So this is the question I ask people. I asked one guy, I said, if this parliamentarian cannot fix this road, or this person cannot fix this road, what makes you think he or she can fix the country?
Good question. Facts, yeah.
Every day.
I asked that question because if I'm gonna vote for somebody, I'll vote for them. Like one time I remember I was in Freetown. This road was so messy, and they said they have a former minister. He fixed the compound, say he stop and get he stop him. Then I asked
what they do. That's how they do it though. I've seen it. That's how they do it. They do it to their gate, and that's it.
I say, why would this lady do a thing like this and build and make a road and stop an fence? You know what somebody tell me? Not on job for fixing a government in job.
So who is the okay?
That's the ignorance.
People.
You know, nonetheless, maybe 90% of people and they know see waiting with they talk. With they hope we want them, we're able to get waiting with they talk. We're able to spread them. Now I hope we just get for go with. Because that ain't not go stop we for let we not do it with people say important for let we do. Maybe one day, it not gonna happen today. Just like how we the talk before we come online, maybe we'll go lay the foundation. And that means we don't do a good job for the next generation. It no matter, but we have to keep trying. But I understand your frustration, of course. You know, we all, don't go to them villages there and we sit there and able to talk Creole and all that. So now a big challenge. But if we able to get the basic things them in place, you know why the government not will ever give Salon people them the basic things? Because Salon people them they wise up quick.
Yeah.
They wise up so quick. You give Salon people good internet, you give them light, you give them water. First of all, the one that we get access to that now, we do on WhatsApp. Then they tell you news before we wait in here.
Yep.
So that's what they tell you, say, if you give these people these access to these things, believe you me, this government not able to fool them again, or any government we cannot able to fool them. So they know these things. So now they hold on to these things, then they come up with all these big ideas where they try to solve the basic one. This is the problem. They just reverse this whole thing by the people and make them like now them not the dummies or the illiterate and everything. So that's the thing. And these people they not get for fetch for themselves. How you able to fetch for yourself when you don't even get tea for it? You they wake up morning, you remember how they eat for. So how you able to go even protest to government?
Me, I don't see somebody inside Freetown. Don't tell me say in like the previous government because the previous government make a go America Ibilwa us.
I guess they don't know nothing about investment and all those stuff.
And I was just laughing. I said, "Oh my God, these people!" Like, it's not if you go salon. If you went to Sierra Leone, you interview some people. You go get so upset, like you go vexed again. But like what you just say, it's good we talk to people. And like me, I have a friend in Sierra Leone that has a very nice house, built a very good house. He tell me, say, oh, you want to buy motoka, motoka don't pull. I say, what kind of car? He tell me the kind of motoka you want pull. I say, why? I say, because the motoka don't pull. I say, why you feel say you motoka the pull? I say, you don't know because the motoka is old. I say, no, it's not because the motoka is old. It's because the road is not fixed. You go not fixed. When you go not fixed, it's a pull motoka. And like now, you go back 2019.
But you know they don't get that, right? They don't get it.
But listen, when I told him there, and then he looked at him, he was like, you know what, that's true though. When I go salon 2019, he fixed his road. His road is fixed. I said, you see, I told you. Now you can buy any car you want. So maybe sometimes we need for the telling people they had the hard facts. Be like, okay, you can get any car you want, but your road has to be fixed. And then when they put people in our offices, we have to look into those things. What are you doing for your community? What you don't do for that village? Let me see people life, how people life change. Yeah, me I blame all man that country parliamentarians, so they cancel all them. They cancel them. They was safe fast.
Let them send them all back. Let them send them all back to the constituency. Let everybody move in office in your hometown. Just like how they do, and let them pull them out that free Sunday where then they see you every day, then they turn around and they see you every day, then they look you by the eye. You go know what you for do. For
maybe they go get lights. Maybe they go get more lights.
Because then they not free town. Then go all the luxury. When they say election time, and that time they go to village, they go mislead them people. They have brainwashed them. Then vote for them. Then when they don't win, then go to free town.
Yeah, because I know the people has no way. So internet and all this stuff will see the main fact. So that's why they can go and just go they play on their ignorance. That's what
one thing I was saying, even Ministry of Agriculture. So me, I don't see no business. They don't get no business inside Freetown.
No ministry, they do no business. They all just they go partner state house for collect money or eat or dinner expensive stuff. None of these ministries are doing anything. Nothing.
You cannot do anything outside of Freetown. You want driver's license on inside Freetown. You want to register your car on inside Freetown. Even the driver's license place is a mess. You have to talk to person. You have to bribe from one person to the next person to the next person until you get that driver's license.
Adama, me remember na Germany I come the first day I go inside Germany, I go inside the Salon embassy. Inside Germany. I think that inside middle, how do they call that place, Bombay or something like that?
Timbuktu.
I was like, why would it look like this? And you're overseas. I don't go to German embassies. I've been to all. They look nice and clean. Yeah, that the dust, so then they rise inside the embassy. And they pay you guys every time we go get visa. Now they're 100 and something. What are you doing with that money? What revenue are you creating?
Almost somebody they say they ask some question on Facebook now. They say if for them better for all the under the British government today, which one for them better?
Well, I get a question for that anyway. Before we go answer that question right now. Okay. One time there was a time I got to mix some Creole and everything. I want me salon people as well listening and hear this way. And also not to everybody they speak English, so I want them fully to understand. One time in the way I be get some information. That thing I know be start this say. Then tell me say the British people then go then seize report authority because of a loan that we people they not be able to pay. New question. I don't live in Germany. I don't live in Ireland, America. I've been in a lot of places. I've never heard that before. That another country can come in your country and see something that belongs to the country.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. China and Rwanda.
China is doing it. China is doing it. And people, they can do it. You see, this is not part of the ignorance, because people feel say, then people they don't know what that they invest in. Like where China, they infiltrate Africa now, and we African leaders, then they tolerate that type of nonsense. See, China now is a socialist country. And on top of that, it's so overpopulated. Not only they want to bring business to Africa, they want to distribute them people there. They send place for put them people them alongside with these gifts where they feel say that they give it, but actually not a gift. These are not gifts, because when you default on your loan, then they take your property now you own country. By law they will. So this now what I can they say. Like why a government where I don't know, at one point they say where APC be in power, then they sign a 99-year contract with some British mining company. And then I see them and think, so that means they really think that they rule this country for 99 years. Because how will they sign a deal for
They see the rulers.
Yeah, how did they sign a deal for that long where you probably not even get for day around for, you're not even able to project 10 years from now waiting the country get for daylight. So some of these things now I really believe say the people and voice not there again, they don't get nobody for stand up for them for challenge these things. The government, any government within a salon don't get 100% power over the people. You know, even with all this social media and everything. So now the shame down there, we're not even able to bridge that gap there for when we go able to say no. We need a voice for the people. Because none of these two parties, when a big party, they represent the people. So who then are the voice of the people?
The people.
Who then are the voice of the people? The people. But the people are corrupted. You know, they're not even able to eat before I say they're able to talk.
The people themselves have to be the voice.
It can be the voice. So now that makes we they do the kind of thing they are. For we they do we own best. So let's get for meet we halfway. For begin understand some of the things they are what we tell them. Say if we begin and one by one, like I will talk about women there. If any politician go up and not get nothing for do positive about women in terms of their education or their well-being and everything, women them as a team, we not vote for that kind of politician. And the same thing for the youth. The youth, if it no matter if somebody want go lie by you, let it don't prove say it don't begin do anything and then before now put on an office. So now the best than the way we go able to do. The rest is they upon we young people.
Guys, guess what? Maybe before the night they done, we will begin get some text and our message and then they cross you for what they talk.
That's fine.
I don't care.
They don't want that you say the facts. They don't want for make you criticize when somebody's in power. You know, for say something negative against that.
Well, you know,
who are we? They cannot listen.
At the end of the day, it's okay for them cost you. Maybe they have cost me. They don't cut to me. They don't do me all kinds of things. It's okay.
But you know what I'm happy about actually? This conversation we're having here is actually constructive. Not to say with the point fingers to anyone and stuff like that. It's actually waiting with the see and waiting they go on. You know, we need something else to make something up as we go along. No. Now wait till we don't see, wait till years then you I would say 90% of wait till we don't see and wait till we know, you know. So me, all I can say is, regardless who that one costs more than that one costs me, I don't give her two shoes anyway. Yeah.
That's the British way.
That's the British way, right? That's the British way.
Yeah, that's how
I don't learn something.
You know, I use the word. Yeah. Waiting if for trying to do, even if it cause bad publicity, they for take this bad, turn it into good. You know, okay, these people they letting us so they do not so they do. More prove them wrong. Just like what I said to somebody when they have a conversation with, I said, I don't know why make I get towards angry for Sierra Leone and passionate about Sierra Leone, yeah. But in terms of in terms of getting into politics for anyone, I got a criteria. Yeah, just like what they do now so for way as well. If you want a job, you go for an interview. Yeah, there's a process, there's a procedure. Yeah, you got a staff employee handbook. You file anything in there. You sign a contract for saying that this I want to do. Before any politician want get into politics, they will write a proposal. Which sector you are on? Why make you are on this? Waiting for come out of it in the next 5 years if we win and you go into that power. Within that 2 years, 3 years period, if you not perform, they read.
Who's gonna be
They can perform. But it's not for happen that way. Not just something like they see for in the foresight and maybe in 500 years from now. But realistic. I think Sierra, obviously we they try our best from here. Don't get me wrong. Me every day, every morning. I don't know if you guys see my post. Yeah,
I do.
I'm posting every morning, and it's constructive. I don't want to beat at APC, SAPP because you know what? I don't give a two shoes about any of those parties.
I love that word.
My main concern is for the people. That's
Right.
it. And full
Right.
stop. Yeah, but let me go back as I say, as long as they give them people the water, electricity, good road, I swear to like make economics
No.
up by them. But
Food.
there's things we
Food.
can do. I don't let me wife know. I don't say after this finish. I don't care whether in the motor they go knock na salon, whatever position, whatever ministerial position you hold, I'm coming for you. We need to sit down and talk. After this,
Okay.
I'll be salon for 6 months. I want to go
Penny, that's
every door. Listen to me. You know what? Listen to me. They listen to me.
Make sure you go live. Make sure you go live and invite us so we will see.
No, I won't go live because that's stupidity. Now they make the video people they do live. Why make you take it put stuff on social media anyway for the end of the day? But honestly, yeah, I don't already. When I say I don't already. No,
Wow.
I don't go with arrogancy or go there with I know this, I know that. I don't go
Right.
there with ideas. I don't go there with solution. You want to listen, you listen. You want to listen, that's fine. But I will make you listen.
I give you my
Yeah,
blessing.
because we are all are getting tired. That's why we're being beat up so much
Let me
that
just
every one of us are getting tired.
Let me just say one thing, Patrick. It's good that you're gonna take the adventure, but I recently I go through somebody in comments. The person tell me say, Adam, I'll tell you something. He said the day I decide for pull multiple salon politics, now me body begin fine.
Well, I think I need to
But
go.
you
I'm
see,
trying to lose it.
but you see that that's exactly that they do for frustrating.
He
Oh my
said,
God.
Adama, you know like at all. You know what happened to me? As I said yesterday,
take my way from salon.
No, you don't forget Gangais.
I'm listening to these guys. Yesterday I cried. Me and somebody were tough and I cried. Yeah. And you know what
Oh,
happened?
Jesus.
God is my witness. You know what happened to me in February? Yeah, I collapsed the work. You know I make I collapse the work because of Sierra Leone. Because every day I go.
Oh.
Listen to this. No, this is fact. Because they always say, "Oh, Patrick, why are you so motivated?" Because so they can do it. Why don't you listen to you say something? They act it well, and one day I just collapsed. You know, I'm talking about salon. Maybe my manager be the laugh at me for saying, "You so determined. Why you walking here? If you want to go be something in Sierra Leone, you need to pack your bag and go, Patrick." You know, that conversation there, I just dropped.
Yeah, well,
But let me just put one thing in place. I mean, it's good for we to criticize, and this current government get for accept the fact. Say if certain things they go wrong, right, we they criticize.
it's all right.
It's all right. But
And
my
it's constructive criticism.
the issue where I have with certain people is you wishing for the government to fail.
Yeah,
Because if the government fail,
everyone.
Yeah.
the whole country fail. And it's
Yeah.
not going to take we nowhere because that year, something where that government go don't take for develop the country, you don't put we another backward.
That's right.
That's what's
And I
going
don't know,
on.
don't they see? Is that something that somebody needs to tell them? Don't they have eyes to see the issues that is in the country? I don't understand. Do I have to come tell you how bad the country is?
That's the thing. If you telling me you want this government to fail, and your party is gonna come fix it, that's some bullshit because your party is not gonna.
Nah, nobody's fixing
Right.
nothing.
If we all work together and get this government move us somewhere, for example, if this government carries lights or like water, that's one process.
Yeah,
Another government who can continue.
but there's no continuation.
Everything people want to do is, I want this party to fail. So like recently, I heard
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
I don't know if Sierra Leone has brain or they have sense. Somebody make a comment on Facebook. It said, "I'm so happy waiting happen at Tombo. We go teach this government lesson."
Yeah.
God that died.
And
Two people died.
like seriously, the thing I don't know
Yeah.
is when you say that the person that are actually suffering is not the politician.
Right.
Two people. This is two people of your family dies. People.
It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so
You
sad.
the kind of we're so happy. People.
Yeah.
People we're so happy with the people and do not Sombo because we teach the government a lesson. Did you just teach the government lesson, or you just teach yourself a lesson?
Yeah.
And destroy somebody else's life.
I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know how people think. Like my head, like sometimes I just be like, oh my God.
I don't know. So I'm going to ask another question now that I want to move on a little bit. We're talking the importance of having a legal system, a system that doesn't work for the government but for the people. What kind of system do you think Sierra Leone can be able to put in place that will actually be good for the people?
For me, I would say transparency in terms of there is a rule, there is a process, there is a procedure. It needs to be followed through. Yeah, if I want to go to jail, I know I make my family can pay you £10 million for me cannot go to jail. If I commit a crime, I need for suffer the consequences. The problem is there's no consistency in terms of the penalties that is have. Here, you do crime, you go jail. If they want to caution you, they will caution you as long as it's not something that you don't take somebody in life or you attempt to take somebody in life. Yeah. The problem with Sierra Leone, I don't know that much of the legal system there, but in my own view, from a bird's eye and from what they read, not from what they read, but what they read now some blogs and some newspapers and things like that, the legal system it's just all political, basically. If I'm in a power, I want to put somebody within a party there for the legal system. It's not transparent and it's not fair. You know, if you're not judged, it doesn't matter if you're not SLPP, AGC, PPP, 1, 2, 3. I don't know what party they get under anyway. Yeah, but the rule of thumb should be for the same person. If you're not minister and you commit a crime, they will treat you the same way they will treat A, B, C, and D. They not for put you aside for say, because you're not boss in Peking, will they take these steps and that step? No, it shouldn't be that way. You know, but to be honest, I will just go around this conversation while they listen from Una because I don't know that much of legal system in Sierra Leone that much, you know. Okay. So I will listen to Una and then I will take on board what Una they say.
Okay, Gazi, Gazi, I don't know if you have, I don't know if you have any kind. One second, Adama.
Okay, let the madam talk first.
Okay.
Okay, so me just want to say, like what Patrick say is very good. One thing we have to enforce is the law. If you do a crime, everyone must face the law. Even if Mother Bill did a crime, he should face the law. And no one should be against the law. If somebody do something that we know for sure that this is against the law, they should face it. Not because, oh yeah, you're not president or you're not president in Pekin. If you kill somebody as a president in Pekin, you have to face the law. And that's one thing Rwanda, that's their law that they put. If you do corruptions, you have to face the law, regardless of what you be. Regardless if you be the president in Pekin, the minister Pekin, you face the law. Corruption is one thing Uganda fight on, and I feel like Sierra Leone, if we put down there and really ready to fight corruption, one thing we have to put in place is anybody will do anything that's illegal should face the law.
That's right.
Okay, one thing I want to say where he talked before I pass on to Gazi. He said transparency. This is not going to do politics, but I did in SierraCast and I did a donation in Freetown. I said it earlier, and the people that I choose were able to like post the pictures for people to see and stuff like that. And one person is Sierra Leonean. I don't know why they are always this negative, but he says, why do you have to show it on here?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I want people, it's a transparency thing, because we're having a lot of problem being for people to trust us or trust what we say. So there's a way now for us, everybody, to see everything. So why is it that important for you to go on that page and say, why do you guys have to show it? And it's just like when somebody go say, oh, you look good, but, or you are proud of you, but why do you have, why is it an issue with people being transparent? Is it because they lie too much? That's why they don't want transparencies? I don't understand.
That's almost the same person will ask you this question will be the same person that will come around and say, but with that money will be we're not saying that. Same people. So if you feel like what you're doing is right, I would say keep doing it. People are always gonna have something to say anyway.
Okay, Mr. Gazi, take the floor. Or the
No. You know, sometimes I become so passionate. I can holler. I not even mostly say I holler where I talk. So when I don't mind me, I know that angry. I don't go faint. But put that way.
It's okay.
But you know, there is a systematic problem in Africa, but Salon in general. We they claim about all this democracy, but there is no separation of power. No, if anybody taking a Salon say the judge or the speaker of parliament able to enact something against the president, they go through, they don't like it. Everything comes from the executive branch. The president, now in the speaker of parliament, and at the head of the judiciary, you name it. And that is the problem. Until the only way we're able to fix that, I don't keep telling people this, give freedom of the press. When these people then let anything we get for do with the public, with the people's affair, let the press be present. Let them get a representation. That's the only way some of them people that they go afraid for do things there. Because now everything they do now behind closed door. Everything is behind closed door. When you go to parliament, I know one day, it don't say I say a parliamentarian, one or two, really enact a law or then bring up something we go benefit the people. What thing that they do at that parliament? I mean, what are they doing? They don't say I somebody say I really get free and fair trial. Some of them, they don't do that Pademba Road, they don't want to attend court. You know? And that's the problem. And this Pademba Road, from what we born at this Pademba Road, if you know you want to punish people for crime and everything, get a better infrastructure. Because if the Pademba Road don't tight, who say you they care and go now? And these type of things go create riots, you know, and all that thing. And they so certain infrastructure for really tell people and say, you there about seriousness. You want for really people to understand that if you break the law, you go through the process, and we they lock you up, and we actually have facilities for that. You know, I don't get no problem with that. But because everything they come up from one person when I the president, there is no way somebody where they represent Bond go say, you know, it's in make something about me Bond and everything if the president go approve them or not. No, if the president don't approve them, it's a no-go. That is not so democracy. So now the problem down the way Salon get and most African countries they get, everything is centralized and they come off from one great man, the president. Anything we get for do with the affairs of the state, elect not so in they represent that constituency. Now in get for approval. That's what I see. And that they make the country they go before, because how many work you want to the president, how many things you able to oversee. You have to get to build trust in the people where you don't elect. Or where you don't appoint a position. You have to give them the power for let them do their work. You know, not so everything therefore come through you. And it's really because they're scared. This is just out of the fact that if they allow these people do this, like, you know, maybe they go undermine them, they go this, but that's not leadership.
Micromanagement.
Not so leadership. you know, they're afraid say you go undermine them and everything. So then what's not the point for let you get a minister of health, for let you get a minister of finance, for let you get a minister? What's not the point of all this? Just the name? And yet now they pay them every month for let them do waiting. So I just feel like this whole thing that a big cult for let them just enrich themselves.
It's free money.
Without doing anything absolute.
Free money.
Then a free money. My sister thank you, now free money. This line them call lock your eye and just butu and grab. Just take any bag what you want. You know, like this, that's what, you know, free money.
It's a fail. I mean, I think
it's a shame. It's a shame.
I think
when we go get a leader, we go say, you know what, team, this is not about me. This is about the people. And anybody where I put that position, I they give una the power. However, if una misuse that power, now I they take the law into me own hands and deal with you. You see, we don't get that thing and then a salon. If you they look at me, you see presidents, they take a minister, they pull on one ministry, they can't go on another ministry. If they don't already fail in that ministry, what to make you think say they go succeed in another ministry? So, I can make this point also. If me can hire Patrick, because I know say Patrick they in business and everything, then again the first position where I go think of Patrick, now the position where I know say he is well suited. So basically, if he failed at that position, why I go give Patrick Minister of Finance? When what he really strong at, it don't already fail at her. These are the type of things them what we need for their ideas. This they let them really know say we know what thing that they do, then they treat we all as a fool. So this might not meet, they're not gonna meet the villager them, but it go meet some of them. And then go sit down, then go open their eye, then go cry what they can't do. It go really pain them. Now most of them they die bad because of what thing they don't do to the people and blood money, people's money. People and they die every day from simple health. See Panadol, some people are not able to afford. You know, it's a shame. We did at this first world, we're not even supporting malaria.
Chaz, I mean, I know.
We're not even supporting malaria. And with
okay.
Would they really allow these people, when you get a good leader, and then they tell me, say, oh, exports for me 10 container mosquito net. No, they're not gonna do that. They go say, what do you wanna do when we not get malaria? Una can't do that. You know, that's what you go push for. Not for just manage the problem, eradicate the problem.
Yeah.
Problem. But you see, salon we don't have manager there. Everything I manage, no more one manager. We just no problem solved.
Now we need to name that. Now we need to name.
I think
you know everything I manage.
I think we
hold on, Adam.
You know, and the other thing I hate for going into. Yeah, I just want to touch on one last thing. This aspect of religion, it don't really pull Africa. See, I don't get no problem if people want for pray. But if you take 7 days now pray and no more, and for manage you. No. This is true. Yeah, because when you go salon, 24/7, you know they will sleep safe. Bible night, study night, prayer. Like, no. This is true. You get for prayer. Oh my God. But what do you do as an individual? Which effort you put in a prayer, anything, I left me case give God. Well, God help those who help themselves. If or Europe they say they left their case give God, we know they enjoy what they enjoy so right now. Then they will go up the moon. Then they will build all this infrastructure. You know, then pray small, tell God thank you, and then go to work. Then use the people God give them. Salon people and Africans them, una let we follow good habit. Pray, but same thing do. Like at least utilize your time, say you try. You go sit down and say, you know what thing, I do my best. Rather than anything, I left me case give God. Or Lord we pray for her. Lord we pray for her.
Not forget say the pastor that said a business thing now.
Now business, and we get to people for understanding. When you send give a small thing before you take that money, then you go manage them. You go take 50%, go give pastor.
For pray for you.
You know, for pray for you.
I know, and I really like. I get for create another panel because we need to talk about. There's something that I wanted to talk about. We can't for that pastor talking because there's something that happened where one pastor lady do, and it's really. I'm not going to go into it, but we come again about it next week.
Oh yeah, that's a good topic.
Like with teenagers.
Okay, I'm Adam. Go ahead. Adam, I want fix your camera. Let the camera candle.
You see me?
Yeah, would they see you, but would they see off person beside?
My phone not charger. It's got to charge my phone. I make.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Like all waiting, what Asef says is very right. But then if you look at it, the whole thing is the foundation. Our foundation is not strong. We need to go back to the drawing board and see what's in the problem, because we have all the issues, and that don't tell we say we continue foundation not too strong, because at the end of the day it's like we building and then it collapse. We building and then it collapse. So we need to go back to the drawing board back in 59 years ago with people we don't do, and try to see what really is the problem, what we have to do differently, what other countries are doing that we are not doing. So, and then when it comes to religion, what Udasef says is very true. Religion is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. Man, nobody not get me wrong. And I say religion is not the best thing. I believe in God. Christian, Muslim, I don't discriminate. I came from a background where both parents are, one is Muslim, one is Christian, so I don't discriminate. But one of the greatest things that I feel like is destroying Africa is not just Sierra Leone as a whole, is religion.
Oh yeah,
it is. It is like certain things and the way people are doing inside salon. Like I remember certain thing where somebody do, this person send money in a salon over 50,000. The bobo eats everything. The person waste all the money and then waiting and do. Then say, when I go call pastor, then go call imam. Beg for, like these pastors went there, go stay with this guy and begin beg this guy enough for forgive him. Now your brother, God go provide more for you. Like really? You as a pastor, you come in here talk to me. If somebody's thief, you for jail them. I don't care if it's a brother or my sister. If they do something with me that is not legal, you should jail them. Before that, the pastor and the imam, then they go call back for letting come beg for you. Hey, beg, sorry for that. Secondly, honestly, this is another fun thing I'm just gonna throw out there. I was so wrong for doing the Wago Salon. I began boy they do stuff for in our house. I like that boy they cook rest me do net. Wasting a prayer time. They left that rest for go pray. Which is good. I'm not the first time.
No, it's not. And let's tell them the truth. It's not good. It's not good. God didn't give it us. We need our own time to do
but they say, they stop person. According to Muslim, it's haram. It's sin.
Now that didn't tell you exactly, so that will be dumb and continue to be
let them see where they go 8 hours a day if you go pray.
If you go pray, that's what I was saying. I pull the Bible to the side. I say, listen, let me ask you something. All this prayer we you do, what if there's no heaven?
Oh my God.
That's how I feel. There is actually no heaven. Me, I believe there's heaven, but I just said it. I said, what if all this we do in this analysis we are making, there's hell, there's heaven, there's this, there's that. What if there is none? As much as sometimes I ask myself those questions and the bobo say, Astaghfirullah, me I go vex, I go vex.
You don't die though, wait till the vex one, we don't die.
I asked that question. I mean, I still do believe. I believe say there's God, and I believe say there's a way. There's a way you can pray to God, and I believe He can answer. But these people, they go take you like your money. This thing that it's there for you to feed, and then you go put up wait. I honestly, I know somebody very close to me. Then fight for like camp just because in last name different. You know what he say? In pastor still no camp because you know what.
Now the stupidity and the people, and that's one thing happened. The people that brought us the Bible to learn, to go to mosque and all this stuff, to go to church. Do we see them praying in 7 days a week here? Who here in America is praying 7 days a week that doesn't go to work? There's another pastor lady that says he was telling his congregation to give them their rent money. And then he said, wait to stay on that bridge. I beg, when I go there on that bridge, when I give me the rent money.
Yes, imagine a thing like that. And then after that, It's saying that they can't because in last name not be the same in pastor say not for life. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem. So when I went to see, he asked me, can you give me $100? I said, you know what? The same pastor, which I say, no lie. Maybe not the same pastor back tell me, say, I no give because na lie, I like go America. Period.
Yeah, because really that for us that's the struggle that I have with our Sierra Leonean. And another struggle, somebody is sending a message here on our page. Mohammed Hassim, you know what? I love my viewers. I love you guys, okay? But one thing I always say, don't disrespect anybody.
Oh yeah, let me get out of here, guys. Oh,
Mohammed, you said this guy looks sick. What have you done to Sierra Leone? Sierra Leone, be honest. This guy needs to shut up. It's not right. I don't know what he has done for himself than blasting the people. Mohammed Hassim, listen. I always say, just like how people they say they believe in God and all this stuff. I always say, I believe, whatever God don't promise us, whatever God don't put in our destiny for this channel as the person, you're gonna get there. Okay? But I don't need nobody coming here to disrespect my viewers, my guests as well. It doesn't matter what somebody has done for the country. That's none of your business. You have your own business to mind, okay? Nobody's cursing anybody. Nobody points finger to anyone. We're being constructive here. We have not called nobody's name. So if you have something to say, or you better go and do something for your country, because you might be talking and you haven't done nothing either, but you're pointing fingers. That's the thing about Sierra Leone. When you tell somebody they talk the truth, you get somebody that will go come begin the disrespect.
It's okay.
I love you guys as my viewers, but we're not doing disrespecting. Okay? If you know say you know like what to the talk, as we say, you can walk to the left.
Mohammed, why you been plugging his name onto this thing anyway? Nobody.
It's really
nobody.
But you know, if people are not talk about you, that means you know they do
something wrong.
And I don't need for come and begin tell people and waiting I don't do for me country. Actually, what we do so right now is something constructive and important for we country. So if you're always smart, you know, we even say that. Because the fact that it gets time for Kana and listen to we and you know want for absorb reality, the truth. You know, now one of the people and we're really blinded to reality. So me, I still see him as a brother. Maybe one day it go wake up, it go say, hey, if I be no, I listen. You know, so it no matter what somebody try for do to me or say to me, I still see you as a brother. I still want to help you because you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, you're not able to control somebody in one day. You know, sometimes they will be angry, just persevere. The truth, it come to light regardless. It not going to happen today, it not going to happen tomorrow, but one day,
you know, Gazi, I've been just checking page. I get me computer now. He's a young guy, and this is what I'm saying. They're not the listen, they're not the pay attention. They are not listening. Then once, just like how I understand, say some of them, that they even go bribe them or give them something for make them go say negative stuff them about the government, or if somebody they do well, then they go pay them for let them do something bad. I just feel so bad for we youth that will not pay attention. Like this one, he's not paying attention. He's not pay attention. Because if he really they pay attention, as young as he is, at the look at the picture, if he really they pay attention to waiting with the talk now, if I don't know say this now for salon in better one, will not they talk against any politician, not they pinpoint by anybody, will they talk general statements for make, will find ways how we all will come together and do something good. When something is wrong, somebody has to say it is wrong. And because with people then they fail for take up own up to responsibility. When you are wrong, if somebody say what you do is bad, or you know they do this right, and then you sit down back and say, this is not true, I know they do wrong. I know they do right. And then you go back and say, you waiting when I say not true. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect, but I will try for do better. But we youth them that this time the problem in that country, then they incite them, some of them picking their head and they incite them for go do them bad things there, where they're not they pay attention to waiting at the reality where people then talk about. This is not the problem. And I see Mohammed Hashim, I don't know why you talk around it, but I really want to make you pay attention. You get a very long way for go.
It go pay attention. It go pay attention. Trust me.
The thing we make actually talk about because we already don't see what one person don't do we make them go cause strike and fet and all these things now alone. So I cannot encourage those behavior. Yes, you have a right to your opinion, okay? But make sure you listen before you give opinion or start for cause other people. You can still give your opinion without abusing another person. We all talk with opinion here, but we will not cause anybody, we will not disrespect anyone. So that's why I'm like upset because not 2 days ago, not trying to go get that rally and pet and all this nonsense as alone. Because somebody tell them to go do harm. That's the problem.
Yeah. Then they kill the young one then in that country. Then they kill the young one then because they're not agree for let the picking and sit down and listen to what they do wrong. This is the problem. They don't want to let the picking and see what they do wrong. Then they give them the wrong information. For me, then they not pay attention to
Auntie, what I've been saying actually, I don't know now because we then at this part of the world. So before we act, we analyze things before we move forward. There, the problem with the youth in Sierra Leone at the moment is they need to do their research first before they act onto things. They need to analyze things first before they act onto things. If you tell them now, say that this person say go do that, they go do that. If you tell them say go now Leicester pick, go jump down, would they do it? No, they wouldn't do it. But why make them listen to voice notes and then act onto it? The person the way they make them voice notes and stuff like that, I'm not blame. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they're in the wrong, but I'm not blame them because I need to tell you say go kill somebody, you go kill somebody. You know, use your initiative. Use your common sense, analyze it. I can always do an analogy. I said, if I tell Sierra Leoneans them now, say a snow bear is actually black, they won't believe me because they don't see all these bears, now white bears, these snow lands and stuff like that. They don't think they think they're white, but they're actually black. But if I tell them so, they won't believe me because all they don't see white bears. Now they don't see. They will take her like that. And the problem that they didn't analyze, and that now they frustrate me.
It's so sad. That's really sad.
Me.
You know,
they didn't ask why, when, who, what. None of those questions relevant to them. It's like go set fire, then go set fire. You know, and this person where they incites interest, I don't tell them on Facebook. If this person was in the United Kingdom right now, if I don't get arrested, I don't know what the law is next door to we, but if not the UK here, that person they don't arrested, they don't caution them.
It's so sad. Come on.
Yeah, and it's really sad, and it's affecting. It's not only affecting; it's like a disease. It's affecting everyone. As soon as one person, go talk, everyone they pick them. They don't even analyze nothing. They don't want to know why this person want you to do this. You just jump and go and do it. It's just like you have. Sometimes we get to take responsibility, and we got to let them know what you're doing is not right. Because you're not only hurting yourself, you think whatever you guys do is hurting the president or the president's family or the people in the parliament. No, they're not seeing none of it. Because they're still getting paid without doing any kind of job. They're still living the life. They have generators. When you don't have light, guess what? They're living in light. They're eating jollof rice and chicken every day. And you're eating gari.
I mean, what sense does it make when you go dance for somebody when they sleep under AC and you don't even get paid?
Yeah.
I mean, what sense does it make if the person actually they try? I can understand. So some of them guys where they show this frustration, and they sympathize with them a whole lot, because to me I feel like there's a mental sickness where we really need for address. Some of them, then they say these statements, they don't even know why they say them. They don't even know how they say them. So for make I get offended about somebody who make negative statements where I really know say this, maybe they do them out of anger, maybe they do them out of frustration. I go try for help you. You not still me brother. Yes, I go criticize what you say, hey, what you say is wrong. But I don't go get ill, you know, I don't go get I don't keep an eye. So that brother they will say this, myself me name na Mohammed, right? Yeah, so you know me namesake. And I'm not saying one day you go wake up and really realize what we talk about. It not will happen today, it not will happen tomorrow, but you will realize them. And sometimes you get to be mindful of what you say, you know, because you go always try to put yourself now people in your own position. If somebody says certain things to you, how you go feel? If the answer is I go feel bad, then not say them to that person. Always plan for put yourself in position. So we need, you know, this is a very program, you know, and it's still there at that birth level. But by the time where we don't grow, by the time where we all don't turn adults by this program, I really think say we go don't strike the nerves of then we politicians in a salon, and we go don't sensitize the youth them a whole lot. We go spread this message. Now that me the problem, and that's I believe it.
Okay, so let me come in and say something. I think
go ahead, and then I'm going to ask another questions. Okay.
Yeah, I think one of the things we need to highlight in Sierra Leone, both inside Sierra Leone and outside of Sierra Leone, is we have a lot of there's a lot of mental issue problem that's going on in salon. Because even me, like today, I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I be there in salon during the war. I did when the war starts. I did when the war ends. Say to this day, there's some nights I sleep. I did dream about that war. I did dream people in the one. Say to this day. Go. I'm dreaming about it. That people are going on. So imagine if you have somebody that's already like a little child, a little boy that's already killed certain amounts of people, and that mental trauma that's going through their brain, it make you act some type of way. I think most of our youth are actually going through mental issue, both
they are traumatized,
both in and out of Sierra Leone, because. As a child, as me here, when I don't grow up this much, every night a little almost sometimes when I sleep, I swear to God, till 2 days ago, I dreamt there was a run where I wake up, I say, God, thank you.
me another go out July 4th now this country. From what I know.
Yeah. So there are kids that's actually going through the same trauma. There's boys in Sierra Leone that's going through the same trauma where they sleep at night and they think about this thing. Some of them really sit down and think about the people they have killed. They do. And there's no and this is not just for the people but in a salon. This is for people in the United States of America as well that's going through mental issue. But salon might need to like a mental problem because it's in a Christmas. So that's what they say. They say like Christmas and other stuff like that. So they don't want to accept it. I mean, there's no solution. I don't think nobody's putting solution there on how to help these boys. Which thing would distract them? Imagine somebody don't go through war, you don't get all this experience. There's no job, nothing. Not even go keep in mind of that memory there. It's like it keep playing back within the brain. And at the end of the day, then just they wait for something for let it explode and do the same thing. Some of them are willing to do the same thing. Honestly.
And the problem is we don't realize our mental issues. We don't think about mental issue as a problem of an African person. So even when you don't talk about it, so right now there is going to be people that are going to write that nobody has mental issues. So let me tell you, that's going to come on our page. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, whatever time they get to look at it, because nobody take mental issue as a serious illness. Then go see somebody in Africa, they waka, they talk by himself, they say, oh, now which and swear and this and that. They don't know that's not the case. It's that whatever has happened in your head, whatever has happened, keeps playing over and over. It's just like with the salon. I one time I called my mother. I woke up in the dream, I was sleeping because I dreamed she was beating me. I call her, I'm like, because of you, I'm having nightmares now. I can't sleep. People don't think about that. All those are mental issues. All those things brings, you think about it.
But
you get things about it. It plays on your head all the time. So I think Sierra Leone need to figure out a way, because I don't even think if we have psychologists down there. I don't know.
You go portray it for say you depressed, not to mental hold the you go.
Start on top. Waiting start
depression anyway.
On top of the mental issue. Waiting really sad is these little boys and girls. They actually have people, then get people over there, they call them bra, them big man they are.
Of course, yeah.
And them big man they are the media address. Do ya? If una not even give them tea for it or anything, una not infiltrate their mind. Una not put bad thing at their mind. You know, I see a video today, I don't know how true is it, but somebody will call himself an investigator, go na silver blinding in house, and go take by Koroma in. It said this are evidence. This not a nonsense. I don't get a word for describe somebody will go on video and say they use an image like this woman not get it right.
What's the presidency picture?
You know, when we talk about these things, if you are a young guy, this person will talk this word here and you mentor. Now somebody where they look up to, and they talk that nonsense there, You know, that's what you do. This is what you grew up with. So now it make me like them big man and they address. And they address them because they really they poison with generation. And now some of we get for left for mend these scraps where they go get for take a burden. You know, if they just able to do the job and not put bad things at them people that them we young boy at their mind, maybe we'll go able to make progress. So me I've done it.
All right, let's move on. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay, yes. I know we're not gonna be able to do everything that we wanted to do today because this topic are really, really important to talk about, and we did have to go deep in it. So I ask one more question and then we're gonna wrap it up. And I'm gonna try to find a day next week that we can come again, because this is a topic that we're gonna continue because it's gonna be a long time. Listen, 2 years, 3 years, we'll be doing the same thing because people need to get to understand it. Sometimes you have to say it more than one time for people to get it. Sometimes more than 5 times for people to get it, because everybody gets taking things differently. So, and I don't want anybody, my viewers and all that, I don't want you guys to be annoyed or be mad and all that. We're just trying to figure out what we can do to change all this mess that is happening. It might not be your fault, but we need to figure it out. And the only way we'll figure it out now, if we get different opinions come together and everybody can say what they got to say constructively without abusing or cursing anybody. Okay, so the last question I asked, why is having a good road in Africa, in Sierra Leone, I mean, not only in Freetown, I mean, why even in upland, villages and stuff?
Just say Sierra Leone in general.
General, yes. Because I've seen accidents, really, really terrible accident that happens in some of the roads. So I want to ask, why is it so important? And why is it that the government always find Chinese people to build the road when they know anytime they fix the road, it takes one big rain to come and the thing is gone? Why would they still going to the same person? If you try one person and it didn't work, you're going to try somebody else. Why is it? I'm going to start with Adama.
Yeah. You are my young politician, so go ahead.
I mean, the question is, we keep asking why we get Chinese people in the contracts for letting do the job, but at the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves again, why we not do them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, the roads. This is the thing. It's not like it's not like they're not fixing the road right. One thing I feel like Salone lack is maintenance. It's because even the roads in the United States, you see when they fix them every maybe 2 or 3 years and they come back, they fix the same road. That means
every season when winter comes, they will fix them. For summer,
and fix the road. They maintain them. Sierra Leone lack maintenance. Lack maintenance, not just the road. It lack maintenance.
Exactly. I just want to say that.
In everything. It's lack maintenance in the hospital, lack maintenance in the building. If you go to Sierra Leone UU building where the ministers sit, you won't move.
Wow.
That's when you will see this country, the progress is impossible. UU building paint has been the same paint for years.
Jesus.
Nothing has changed. The elevator is not working. I went to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The elevator where I went inside, this was during Aniskomai. The person they tell me, say, draw the rope. Like I have to put my hand inside and draw the rope. I said, whose rope? He said the rope inside. Now me they go draw electric rope. If I go get shock, I'm not drawing that rope. The guys who were at 11th floor, they go and I say, no waiting, I'm gonna take my heels out and I will walk up the stairs. I don't care. But me not gonna go that rope, let me God, I don't like to. I don't come on America, can't die inside salon, inside elevator. It's not possible. So you see, like the maintenance is nothing. Even when you go to a stadium, the only national stadium that Salon have is still a mess. The hospital, not to talk. Then they were like, hey, we want to be like that. All to me, that all is some like all our hospitals are saying they want to build a new hospital, they want to do this. If you can't fix the one you have right now, what makes you think you can maintain if you're gonna put even a multi-million-dollar hospital somewhere? Fix the Connaught you have. That money that you take to fund a new hospital, fix Connaught hospital. Make Connaught one of the best hospital in the whole world. Change everything. Change bed. Change paint. Now Connaught I go see the biggest agata in my life. It's not even one. It's not even one. It's not two. Then be they come up by par. And I see them be they come up the ground. The bed that people lie. The bed. I remember I went to Connaught to go see one of my friends. This guy came. Then I think something to whip him back all bone. That guy sits in that bed, the iron bed. Not even gets a board. A bed. Oh, God. The place is iron. I said, what are they doing to this guy? The guy, and then the woman was like, oh yeah, Amy get bed no day. I mean, a salon Connaught acid and they use stick for give person drip.
Oh God.
What?
Stick. Then stick them. Like stick like this. They put
Then
put the drip there, then they give person. Now salon I go recently in the main entrance. They put big speaker there. Then they play them commercial. I said, hey, this is Afri-Cell commercial. I said, what if somebody is sick that doesn't even want the noise to affect that person?
Yeah, you're right.
There's no structure in that country. There's no. It's sad. Nothing has changed. I keep hearing people saying, "Oh, we need new hospital." No, we don't need new hospital. We need to fix what we have. The Chinese they don't can't give you road. Yes, they don't can't fix the road, but that road is not going to last forever. You have to maintain it. You got to even the road where the Chinese can fix. If you go by junction, then get one junction by it's a roundabout. If you go there right now, maybe the guy myself na salon. If you go there right now, the road all it don't go up by like near Bomeyanda. If you go near Bomey, that road they all alone dig. Don't wait till there's no road. So that's where the problem is. The problem is not the Chinese road. The problem is there is no. We need to continue to maintain the process. Even everyone in America here, if we can't put everything in America for 20, 30 years, nothing is done about it, it's gonna get spoiled. And
the reason why make her ask sorry, the reason why make her say why make not Chinese people that they give, because at the end of the day we not get people the way they do goods. So when it comes to repairing it, how are we going to do it if we don't have people that does it?
That's not true.
Okay, so
I mean, they don't get anybody contract other than the Chinese people because they have money.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
Something.
Jazz, let's tell you something.
I'm Adam. I don't quit. Then
this is the thing when we're saying that. Even sometimes we have to blame, sometimes but we got to blame ourselves. Wilkinson Road, they spent millions of that road. How many years that road was never fixed? This is a contract they gave Sierra Leonean. That road is never done. Millions of dollars was pouring that road. That road never done. Before the Chinese, they wouldn't cast them, they do the road before ever they finish that road thing. So you see where the problem is. It's not like for say we don't know. I don't know if we get the experience. I really don't know. But Salon,
I know what you talk about. Okay, let me say Wilkinson Road. You get to Salon company somebody when a Sierra Leonean and you're not able to do them. You actually able to hold them accountable way more than you give a foreigner. You know they can fight a foreigner, but this is.
When this is the thing, they're not holding themselves accountable because everything is related to politics.
Well, so let me say this, right? For anybody for say a big country or a country like Salon, not get civil engineers. Me personally, I know past 5 respected civil engineers. We don't design bridges, roads like Virginia, Maryland, the DMV. You know, and then they even afraid for go Salon. Because the concept of any type of development at Salon, now money force. The reason why they give the Chinese them this contract, because then they thief, then they get a yawn. And waiting they get a pass waiting. How Chinese they go say for make a mile of a road is $1 million a mile?
Because then they trade in something. Then they trade in something with them.
$1 million a mile. Now I'm in the road construction. Mina the lab engineer for Maryland transportation. Na this Maryland, yeah. They get waiting then call quality assurance. If even Salon government want for give Chinese for build road, you get forget certain programs where they make sure say waiting. They don't put on paper saying that this way they want to design this road. Now the specification this. Now waiting really then they put that in road. So you always go get a third party where they verify. They call them quality assurance. Where they make sure quality control or quality assurance. When you the government, you get people and where they verify waiting them people they added it. But we don't get any of that. We just do the contract, we give them money and waiting because this is the thing. They not say Salon people they are easily fooled by new things. Waiting Salon man just want to see they don't get new wood.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know waiting really they underneath this road. What does it take for keep this road for how many motorcar within a Salon? Really? If you want to compare it to the first world, if you take this beltway, this we highway now, millions of cars they pass here every day, but then they make them road here every year. So basically, what they try for say, these Chinese people they take with money, then they use the cheapest material possible.
Of course.
To set these roads at the expense of real money, and the government not get people and where they trust for check. So what the Chinese people that they do is the right thing, now the right specification, now the right stone that they use, now the right binder or asphalt content, now in they use, they're not get nobody where they check that. So what do you expect the Chinese people to do? They just go to away sand and stone and mix them and put on a road. Salon people they say, oh, this government go. So it's the ignorance. But you know what, if you check the Salon government, they have people that will say they have masters, PhDs in civil engineering. You have people there that will tell you they have degrees in that. Yet they know what they talk to. Some of them don't get my sit down with me and talk these terms because I go disgrace them. And they call themselves PhDs and masters. And then they sit down. Then they take the money. They see that this road here is bad. They see that this is not good construction. I mean, now we they do this. Now we
the Salon people with Salon PhD and Salon.
Yes. You know, because it's, I mean, like I said, I know this, I know some of these people who are civil engineers, who are material engineers, you know, and they say they don't get all this book, but they let it implement them at their own country. They just go there for use this degree for thief money. Because always they talk so and on you. Anybody within the civil engineering industry go tell you everything what just talk so say you can forget checks and balances. You can't tell me say, oh, this road here na 3 inches or 4 inches thick. And they go drill them and measure them. If now 1 inch thick, hey, what's happen? There is a problem. And then they have when once the Chinese they know say there is somebody who is transparent. When they go make the road fine, even if not they get the contract. Even if you don't give the contract to Salomon, if you get to foreigner, but if, as long as they know say there is someone when they verify this fact, then go make the road fine.
Yes, and that's something that we're going to talk about next week, because it's the same thing when it comes to importing or exporting things from Chinese people. When you look the quality that comes from China to America, and then you look the same thing that they're going to send to Africa, they're not the same quality. The quality is not the same. If let's just say for when they buy Brazilian here, what other Brazilian here from China come? Is different from when people all the way from there and send it to China to Sierra Leone. They don't care about Africans. Not to salon them, we care the rest and go come out China with a plastic. They get my kind of America.
You don't go blame them.
Come through the port.
You don't go blame them. You blame the government.
America has
the government.
They have quality
control. They allow these things. And then they allow these things to happen. China is not going to be country and go do any kind of thing without the government giving them okay to do it.
America gets a system where everything has to go through the FDA.
They have that's what it is. They have the quality control for everything.
We don't have. So, and then when you go to China and they tell you, then they tell you, say this is a low quality, this is a high quality, which one you want? It's expensive. It's this, so it's a lot. There's a lot being put in place.
Yeah, but and that's what Sierra Leone don't do. They don't care what comes into our port. They don't care. They just let it in. They don't check. So I don't understand. But as I said, that was going to be my last question, because this topic is very big.
It's Sierra Leone. I see, if you go to the ferry, I see a lady standing there, hold mic. Now they quick thing on that and mic thing for sale. Me don't know it's without getting the idea. Everybody like all man in the US.
And that's so good. That is so good. I'm not gonna come from the flight. But I want to go and relax me. Say somebody they scream at me. Yes, they sell granite, and they sell fish, and they sell pepper, or whatever else. I don't want to do that.
When you go by that pizza, everybody's in everybody's face. Like, hey, the other one. I'm so pissed. One time, this person can't spray on me. Hey, mama, this spray I find. I said, don't ever do that. Don't. Like, I changed straight. I said, why would you come to spray something on me? And you don't even know if my skin wet itself. You don't even know, because sometimes when I smell something very strong, me hate it too. Like, why would you do a thing like that? Like, everybody to everybody's face. But again, this is inside the ferry. This lady, they sell medication for picking them.
Africa. Salon.
You know, we cannot really get too much problem with that, because somebody
no, I need a problem with that.
To survive.
Yeah, but we have to. That's why we have problem. Nobody inside America. Okay, I'm just trying to bring facts. Nobody went to pharmaceutical. Know they sell medication on site. You know, go yonder. You go beginning. Even Walmart sell medication, and they have a pharmacy right there, so that people can know where to go for it. Africa, that's why people die, because the people that are selling the medication, they have no idea of side effect of what it is. They just give it to people and people die.
Health. We have a minister of health.
Well, where?
Okay.
We
have a minister. You know, when we say these things and people and feel so it's like for cry down salon or anything, but look, we just passionate. When you begin compare the likes of look who's like Ghana they right now.
Then this lady was saying that, oh, if you begin to eat, you eat, buy this medication, you go eat, stay in body, go fat in this. I was sitting there. I'm like, is this for real? Like, it's like, are they in a dream world where I feel like such like this shouldn't be existing? What if you're picking at it? It's are the consequences for you picking up for it? Why, like, it be just too much. We keep comparing ourselves with countries like Ghana, Nigerians, and other things. At the end of the day, Ghana is not 100% perfect. Then nobody knows it, and
yes, but they're way better because we were ahead of them, honey. They were coming to us for education and all the stuff, but now all of us.
Ghana is not 100%.
I know. I've been there.
American only.
Let me tell you,
Nigeria is 100%.
Well, I wanted them 2018.
Nigeria is not 100% perfect. But
no, they're not. But they're doing better.
This is the thing when Nigerian did that's very good. They help themselves. The citizens come together. The diaspora then come together. Go fix their country. Even though the president they right now they messed up this and that. You see, Nigerians don't get too involved into them politics business like that. They do their things on their own level. So to me, I feel like if we can take some of our people away from that, so much politics, maybe it might help. They set up, like I was listening to this one, they set up a diaspora fund in Nigeria that worth over 300 billion outside diaspora and invest inside Nigerians. They turn millionaires inside their own country. Why can't we just do the same as Sierra Leoneans and do the same for our country? Maybe it's about time because we all sit here and government. So let's try to get ourselves small.
Sierra Leone, the big problem that I think none of them are leaders. Most of those people are just followers, sheep. Nobody wants to stand up and take charge or take charge and do stuff.
Adam, I want for say my last word about what you talked just now about how we go, why diasporas don't come together. They just give one simple example.
That'll be a topic for another day.
No, I'm just saying what you say. I just say close me on. Take an example. Churches them na inside Philadelphia. Yeah, you know the amount of churches they go to. Like salon churches them. Pastor this, because no one for we never come together and support each other for make something big. Everybody want to say me, I, and that's not going to help us. Never help us. But that's our problem. When they do this for letting somebody support you.
Hold on, guys, delay Anti-Musu finish.
I mean, just a quick what can deny? Most of them for let them go rather go on other people than pages them, other foreigner than pages them, for make them support them and like them page and share them. But when Sierra Leonean, when your sister, brother, they do something for make them support you, let us support you. No. So the badats I see will get an and will not agree for support each other progress. And I bet we'll go behind every day. Yeah.
Gazi, go ahead.
Okay.
Give your last. We're giving our last. Yeah, we're giving our last word before we wrap because we're wrapping up now.
All right. Can I give my last word so me go able to go? I want to go do something really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So
under Corona, now you want to go do something at this time. We all know.
Gazi, you don't do well.
We all know. You know, it don't knock. It don't knock you too much. So you need to write down back.
No, not to that. Anyway, so let me give my last word. I remember back in the days, a couple days ago, we came to so me and Umo, we get a conversation about one lady we be get breast cancer in a salon, we be need money, urgent money for go doing surgery and for go through the process. So I just want to say we get a lot of support from Sierra Leoneans and non-Sierra Leoneans. We were very successful. They be need about 20 million. So we'll be able to raise about 23 million or we able to raise. So the woman sent a video, Umu. I will share it with you, Umu. The lady said thank you. It gets the Pekin was actually 2 years old, but we did try for follow up. We did pray for her for like a very successful. Yeah. For a very successful process. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to SierraCast TV for a wonderful program Mona do for we. The lady really appreciates and we all really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to everybody who donates to that lady they for like go through in process. There's a lot of challenges where we continue to go through that we facing, and I feel like we need to come together. We the young ones need to come together and try for change things. I mean, we're gonna talk. A lot of people are gonna curse we. It's okay, as long as you know you're doing the right thing. It's okay for that person curse you and that person insult you. It's okay. That's fine. But at the end of the day, this person will go lay down back my bed and say, "No, waiting. That's what that person is saying." Something at school, then it's always come back to for people to reflect on the things that you say. So again, Salon. We are the government. Every one of us is a government. We need to come together and figure out what our problem is and work towards helping with country Salon. The problem is a lot. Salon problem is beaucoup. It passed 1 million. It's a lot. But again, I want to say thank you for everybody who be donates. And again, I want to thank you, Umo, for giving me this platform. Just call me anytime more again in discussion. But we really need to sit and ask questions like, is Sierra Leone Salon ready for we the diaspora? Then what are the things that are the step we the diaspora needs to take to change things around? Nigeria has done it. It's become successful. Maybe it's about time we back do it because Ghana has done it as well. So good night, guys.
Good night, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Patrick, waiting at your last word because I know for say we not reach all the topics they were supposed to. We're not going to the healthcare. We're not going, but I'm going to make the date as long as you are available. I'm definitely going to get you in because you need to talk about it. You're doing your own things. I want you to be part of it because now you put in the topic. So I'll definitely let you know by the end of this week what you're going to be doing next week for the discussion, and then I will send you guys the link and so. And those links, please don't throw away those links because it's going to be the same links for every Thursday. The link for the Zoom, it's going to be the same link every Thursday. So, Mr. Patrick, what is your last word for this week?
My last word is everybody don't cover anywhere, especially the togetherness. Is unity, you know. So everybody just needs to unite and make we get things done. Obviously, most people will say, "Oh, you expect government for do this, for do that, and stuff like that." Not their job. And that make people. I know it's not people vote for them because I don't vote. I know when they vote my salon, but that's the reason why people vote for parties and government for them. So when they come in, they need to govern the place, the country in a way that everybody will be satisfied. Yes, in a nutshell. Yes, 2 years or 1 year is not enough for somebody from Maiden Show. But trust me, I will tell you this, just the basic proper government, that's all we need from you. Yeah, water, electricity, road. If you want to throw in food, fine. But that's not thinking. We can work with people in our salon, they can go plants, they can go grow things and make all that for themselves. But as long as we have the essential, we're perfect. And me, I need to ask for much, but I don't say this. I promise to God, hands up on my heart and hands up, Boy Scout salute. When I go, I dey stay for 6 months. And when I stay, I dey knock on everybody that the motor that you build in there, and even State House if time permit. But I will not to lobby at the lobby because I need to go kiss anybody in wherever. Yeah, and they do what Sierra Leone needs to do, make sure them for say, you know what, if I can, not because I come out oversee means that I got priority for coming up, not that people then don't make the answer me no, but it's a do or die stuff, and I'll be working on to that. So it's just unity from my side. Make we all just unite and help each other. You know, if somebody they struggle with something, help out. For example, advertising for other people like this show you do now for SierraCast. I don't want to know you, but December Wakomo Salon will begin talk on Facebook. You know, and I share your page anytime you go out, they like, even so they can know where they go sleep. I know say, yeah, owner they enjoy their life, me they go sleep. I could just turn in and just like your page. You know, that's so they try for help for build each other up. So I hope from here on it continues that way anyway, and very well done, actually. So that's my own input.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Patrick. Auntie Musu.
Yes,
my
ma'am.
fabulous lady. What is your last word though for the people?
My last word, I just want for encourage all man for let come together. Whatever idea you get, we'll not go stop. We'll not go stop. We'll just get for keep pushing. They will come together and then we throw in ideas. Maybe one day they're gonna listen. But we're not gonna relent. We'll just get for come together and share our ideas, our thoughts, and we'll voice out whose side things can go wrong, and then we'll talk them. This are the emphasize on. When things are going wrong, let we talk them, and at the plead with any government who come, listen to your people. Listen to what you people that they talk. Whether it's bad or it's good, listen and try to pick sense out of what they talk. I know what I'm gonna say.
Okay, thank you, my fabulous lady. Now the last word on you, Mr. Gazi.
and not forget to, after where I don't talk. Don't get for tell what you they do. Don't forget.
Like this, I ain't got time for him.
No, but I feel like everybody don't say pretty much almost everything. Like the togetherness they get for day. But me not personally, I'm really vexed, so but I can be argumentative. I like for always opinion. Waiting they really frustrates me now. We don't get the opportunity for can see first world, for can see waiting at development. And you get people in the diaspora, you get people in London waiting at this developed country, and then still they not chest non-work where them people they do. Then they na in the morning me pass everything. You see, you can be loyal to your party and everything, but if you don't kind of this part of this world, you don't see what's in a development. No, use that and try for I don't know which word for use. Like abuse that privilege where God don't give you for can't see the first word, and you don't really want to be true to yourself by really telling people, hey, we don't can't see what's in a development. We wish for let this be like Salone. We want this same type of thing for Salone. But you have people who don't see this development and still that they will be the one the way they cry we don't for saying these things. Rather than join we. These are the people who for join we. We don't see development. Now we all for come together and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Let we take all this knowledge what we don't get an aya. Let we unite with ourselves and try to really go and impact this knowledge to we people. But the fact that we don't even get unity among we where they are, we don't see development. And now we they help confuse the people within our home. Because me and you two go the talk thing really they happen. Another person where they like me and you two we don't they go, bona boku talk. Now that sidepa. Because this and all that, and that is wrong. We they send mixed messages, especially you we don't see what I don't see. So do ya me DMV all over Europe, America, not Canada, Australia, and no matter how say you then do ya we need for them on board on the same agenda. We all not go agree on the way moving forward, but we all go agree say we country need help. A very big help. We need that, and we need for put hands together. We need for be true to ourselves, because now the only way that the world is able to take the next step. First step to recovery is acceptance or admittance. You have to accept, say, we country need help. We country need solutions before we able to address those things. But people in this part of this world, they're in denial. They actually they send all these negative messages. Try for divide people and everything like this type of thing. This time we call sons and witch. Really, now sons and witch this, and we don't need that. So in order for us to move forward, we first get to address these things. We get for able to understand, say, we all on the same page as to we constantly need help and we need for develop that country, rather than the propaganda where they go around like, oh, you know, we they do better. Well, no, they do anything. So now my last word that day for tonight, my family.
Okay. Okay. Well, I want to say thank you to all the viewers out there. Thank you to people that are sharing, liking, and trying to help us come together. What to me they beg for low left for be mad at the truth. I think with Salon people, they would also use the lie where people that they lie power, they take them as if that's the truth. When somebody they lie pass mark, you know they know say they lie again because you don't use some in blood. We want to come together, especially when they say the diaspora people. We get for stop for the thing that we know for say not be able for do now people in country. Not send message for them go do an your own country. Because you should be the one who go help say, oh, you know what, I want to make my country be better. Man, not take all this racism, man, not take all this killing, this disrespect from white people, I go back in my country. But when they complain all the time, say, oh, white people, then they treat you this, they're bad, they're waiting and call. Guess what? Where this Walaka, we already when working at this country, we not receive check. Not receive check. Whether you black, you white, you green, we all receive check. But you have the mind to go to your country and deprive people of the truth and make we youth then they do certain things that were unacceptable to the law. Very unacceptable. And the youth in a salon. I don't say this, the social media can confuse we a little bit up and down because there's so much going on. But I want to beg you, if person tell you, say, go fetch for me some side. See, don't let you think at first. First of all, the person will send you not in the country. What if you go fetch or somebody go choke you or they go kill you there? What's not the thing you get? What is the profits out of it? Low able for sit down before person send we or before listen to people. The low sit down. We self be in a quiet place and think about waiting the person tell you for do. If you when you think like you say, oh no, this is not correct, then not do harm. Nobody will go tie you from where they oversee, tie you, take up and go fetch in a salon. There is no way they can do anything. Because this country in a law and order. All European countries, there's a law and order. Low land for love yourself, dear. Low land for support each other. And the thing the way means supporting. I don't say for people that they say, we're married, we make party. That's not supporting. That's just me wanting to go enjoy. It has nothing to do with support. Please, we Salon people, we African people, they see other country them. Low begin to the low they think Ghana, not to read them they go school, not to read them they come for anything. Now we they go there. If we speak to self, not in our Salon better one, we'll go able for treat people and they pass together for send them overs. Look down where they will help with breast cancer. Inside salon, that woman don't see, don't say the thing, they don't rot thing, they see the post them. I don't see people now with stage 4 cancer, stage 4, we're at the last stage. No pus, not in a breast. There is no wound, there is no opening. It's just in the system. We as the doctor and the nurse, they look this woman, they go through them thing there. You open your eye, you watch them. You don't say, okay, you know what, let me just give it. Inside America, yeah, so Alexa, if you not get medical. If they see say you go to emergency room, then they take care of you. People then they come on Africa, we not get paper, they can't born now. Then they come on different countries, they born there now, they not get medical, nothing. Then they allow them for go. More begin be human to each other. Low begin help each other. Low start for take responsibility for we own faults. Low not they blame anybody all the time. We need to sit down and think if we serve them, they at fault. Please, me I don't get much to say. As they always say, una support we, una share we page, post them, we post. If you get question, any kind of question, as long as me I take constructive question and constructive anything that you have when I constructive that they take. But anything when I other thing, I'm not listening for it, okay? Because at the talk, no Sierra Leonean government no they pay me for Sidonaya. Neither they pay any of us here. We're doing it out of the love that we have for our country. The pain, what would they see? Una no they know so they see the pain because they look who's out there. Though they see una under the kind place una dey una know it before. Una get freedom na that country. We will not get freedom now. Yeah, so if police meet you now as black person inside motoka, if he stop you, make sure say you hand in a door, hang on. Because if you mistake move, then they shoot you for nothing. And the law hold the responsible for anything. Now we're in a salon, they do all kinds of things. Nobody needs to stop you. If even police stop yourself, you go and cost the police, you go and beat them back. You know, they now the kind of freedom una get, we not get them. So are they big una do ya? Look, come together. The diaspora artists, them all, celebrities, them now, people, them now, everyone. We all need to come together to change our country. No, so we got picking themselves with generation. As Gazi say 400 years or 500 years, we will still live on this. You know, will change anything. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for me guest them. Thank you, Adama. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Auntie Musu. Thank you, Gazi. And I also want to thank the producer. My producer for being with me and patient with me for this show. Why they take so long? Because we're not even go inside all the topics for talk. We're not go inside set. So we're going to come another day. Because the topic is not easy in media, my people. It's not easy, it's not easy. So we're going to come back with another one. It will be next week. But I will let you know when. So we are big. Lord, just try to be peaceful with each other. Palava no they make nothing, no they do anything quick. Love does it all. And please, I know say prayer is good, but stop for 7 times a week, 7 times in the week without going to. God give us, these are the talker. God give us a mind. So let's use it. Okay? Thank you. When you go to heaven, you can pray how many times you want.
And if all Solomon want for pray, we allow to pray for any government with it. No matter who that, we allow we pray for them. Because at the end of the day, that is still the government.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. Love you.